Desk Manager here at npower, and welcome to today's market reports from the trading floor here in Swindon. Okay, let's start with the headlines then. We've seen gas and power prices move below last night's close, and we've got very comfortable supply fundamentals on both gas and power today. On the other headlines, Brent oil has moved down to lows of $32.50 per barrel, and that is on the back of further weak Chinese data. Okay, those are the headlines. If you do need to contact us, please do so on the email just provided. But for a little bit more information, please continue to listen. Okay, then let's get into the detail. As I mentioned, after a little bit of a stronger day yesterday, we've seen power and gas prices on the short term and on the curve moving below last night's close. Driven by a little bit of a shift change in temperatures. So yesterday we reported that on the 30-day forecast, temperatures were going to move below seasonal norms. I think that's going to remain the case. However, overnight temperatures have been revised a couple of degrees warmer, and that's just fed through a little bit of weakness pressure in the kind of prompt and near curve this morning. Alongside that, in gas, we've got a very healthy gas system today. Line pack forecast to close very comfortable, long at the moment, really helped by robust flows from Norway, from Langled, and also heavy withdrawal from Rough storage. LNG flows remain robust as per the last 6 months, and we do have further tankers on the way, with one tanker due for delivery into Southhook tomorrow. In terms of temperatures, as I mentioned, getting a little bit chillier. However, on the latest run, set to be a little bit warmer, a couple of degrees warmer than we thought yesterday, and that's just adding a bit of pressure to those gas prices there. In terms of power, comfortable peak margins around the 11 gig mark. Very strong wind production forecast today, around about 5 gigs, but could go as strong as 7 gigs later today. It's giving us roughly around 14% of the generation stack at the moment, so it gives you a good indication about what wind's contributing at the moment. If we look a bit further afield, as I mentioned in the headlines, something to look out for today, really in the news, is Brent oil going down to lows of $32.50. And now we've already been reporting what an oversupplied market crude is, and that's just really been pressuring that commodity for the past kind of 6 to 12 months. Again, overnight, China, more kind of weak economic data there. As the Chinese central bank looked to weaken the yuan, and we actually saw Chinese stocks stop trading after just 15 minutes in their session, after stock indexes dropped 7%, and that's the trigger to stop trading, to try and stop volatility. And that's really impacted kind of global markets, global index markets. They've all opened up weaker this morning, as has the pound against the US dollar and the euro, given how much we rely on the China for investment and their general economy. Again, with Brent oil, China being Brent oil's largest consumer globally, it has a huge impact when we get news from China like this, which could dampen demand for all types of commodities globally. So something definitely to keep an eye on as we go through the day, and we'll continue to report on that. Okay, that's it for this morning's report. Just to cover again the headlines: long gas system, comfortable supplies both in gas and power, and slightly warmer temperature forecasts than we anticipated yesterday, just pressuring those near curve and seasonal prices. And Brent oil down at $32.50, just adding further pressure to those kind of fast seasons. Okay, have a great day, and we'll speak to you again this time tomorrow. Thanks. Goodbye.